Всем привет, добро пожаловать, Ежик Ченнел. Микрофон Ежик, мы продолжаем играть в Хогвартс Наследие. Продолжить. Я не помню, на чем мы, конечно, остановились, честно. Так, мы летели найти сокровище, используйте. Я не знаю, на самом деле, где это сокровище искать. Где его искать? Это что у нас? Забота о брате. Надо бы разбить лагерь. Какие-то доп. Задания и хрен его знает. Давайте посмотрим вообще, что у меня по заданиям вообще есть. Давайте вот эти ключи выполняем, может. На карте не показано вообще, в принципе. Или мне их тоже как-то искать надо? Так, это чё? Давайте все-таки вот сюда пойдем. С профессором Уизли поговорим. Привет. Ну, я только начал, Килл. Я только начал.
What are you up to now?
Стоп, я не въезжаю. А где профессор Уизли? Так, карта. Так, а Себастьян мне вот сюда. Ну, короче, вот так вот сделаю проще. Вот. Ну да, правильно сейчас иду.
Professor Weasley?
Так вон, 6 минут назад стрим начался, что-то. Вот поэтому чат пустой.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Ну теперь-то не пустой, ты же здесь. Это что, выручай комната?
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I...
Интересно, интересно. Ну, недалеко. 6-7% прошел от всей игры.
Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Да, я что-то пропустил. Это вручай комнате, типа? Или чё? Похоже на вручай комнату по факту.
What is this place?
This is the room
Да,
of
вручай комната.
requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Так, новое заклинание изучаем. Иванеска.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Не, игроков нету. И реально ты двигатель чата. Ты все правильно понял. Так, Эванеска. Экспилярмус. Эванеска это вот это, да? Эванеска вот сюда я.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Ты идешь,
Where
профессор?
in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that
Помогите.
goodness? My old
Записка.
school bag. I
Я ждал
wondered
тебя
where that
целую
had got
вечность. Похоже, твой список
to. Can't believe it's still here.
поручений
I'll just
куда
take a
длиннее,
quick
чем
look at
ожидалось.
this.
Если
Give you an
захочешь
opportunity
встретиться
to
еще раз,
explore
дай мне
on your own
знать.
until we locate Deep.
Искренне твой Т.
Yes, Professor.
Исследуйте, выручая комнату. А я чем
Dear
занимаюсь?
me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Не маленькая выручая комната. В фильме она была куда меньше. Погодите. Ты решил чай попить? Нормально. Я понял. Я все понял. Перчатки цвета кедра с заклепками. Так. Еще что-то дали. Так, они больше, чем мои. Да, мои 21, а эти 22. Легендарный бронированный костюм. Ох, ёпта, что тут есть? Давайте его оденем, чё? Так, инвентарь. Записки. Таланты, ладно. Так, та-та-та-та-та-та. А боссы тут бывают? Да, боссы есть. А так выручай комната, она по сути, ну, и есть как склад, но если в ней, короче, есть абсолютно все. В выручай комнате есть абсолютно все, что может тебе понадобиться, но чтобы ей пользоваться в полном размере, ее расчистить придется. Ты что, Гарри Поттера что ли не смотрел? Даже туалет с ванной. Комната решила, что мне нужно помыться. Обидно вообще-то. Нормально.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch? Accio!
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
А он сломает, если я его подтяну? И смотрите-ка. Как туда попасть? Не изучал. Ну, не обязательно изучать, можно книжку почитать. Там все это описывается в книге. Так, как туда попасть?
Revelio. Accio.
То есть он не перелезает, да? Ясно, понятно. Что ни хрена непонятно? А в пятой книге, короче, когда, то есть в пятом фильме, когда они создавали отряд Дамблдора, когда Филч их пытался поймать вместе с этой дурой в розовом, она появлялась там в пятой части. Ну, если по фильму. Ну, а вот и домовой.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Ну,
The room
у
of
меня вся
requirement
коллекция
will
книг есть.
always be equipped for the seeker's needs. It's
Все 7
unplottable,
штук.
so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Прям до мурашек музыку пробирает.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Так, вы разблокировали стол определения. Используйте его, чтобы обнаружить любые скрытые магические свойства неизвестного снаряжения, которое вам удалось найти. Ну, окей, я понял.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Привет, профессор.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might
Ну,
not
как они
provide
выходили,
everything
так
you
и
need on
читал.
its own.
Conjuring?
В школе
Yes,
еще учился.
The magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Так, колдовское заклинание.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
Каюсь,
While
да,
resources
я
such as
Поттероман.
moonstone can be obtained
У меня
throughout
на
the
руке
Highlands,
кольцо со
it's
знаком
much
Слизерина,
safer
кружка
and
со
easier
знаком
to purchase
Гриффиндора.
them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the
Плюс
room,
серебряное
such as the
кольцо.
chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Угу. Так, наколдуйте стол для горшков, наколдуйте стол для зелий. Чё, блядь? И как я должен это сделать? Погодите-ка.
Revelio.
Где-то... Вон они летают.
Accio.
Или это не те? Наверное, это не те. Так. Погоди. Погоди. Где заклинание? Так, зелья. Так, столы. Фига себе. Предметы, используемые для приготовления зелий. Травология, предметы для использования выращивания растений. Средства для содержания. Нужно было разные столы сделать. Это для... зельеварения. Маленький ботанический стенд для зельеварения. Так. Я не могу, получается, больше поставить, да? На. Так, теперь вот этот. Наукообразный стол для горшков. А также их полистать можно посмотреть? Не, мне вот этот понравился.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions.
Так, еще
or
что-то
grow
надо
plants.
было, вот этот.
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
А как их вращать? Во, вращать. Нет. Вон оно как. Ладно, нельзя. Я понял.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Реально? Ну да. Чего? Почему Гарри Поттер не убивал цвет зрения, я не знаю. Марево на варенье. Вообще-то там ее не варят, ну ладно. Мне бы хотелось побольше узнать о Деке.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's
Deke.
been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Так, заклятие трансфигурации можно использовать где угодно.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Спасибо, профессор.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Так. Фух. Как бы ингредиент есть, поэтому будем выращивать, будем рябиновый отвар пока готовить. Так, то есть мне рецепты еще на несколько зелий надо купить. Еще давай рябиновый отвар. Да погодите, я рябиновые отвары готовлю. Ну как рябиновый отвар, самогон или? Настойку на рябине. А, то есть вот эти синие грибы, которые я собирал, это как раз таки и есть сок. Отлично. 8 рябиновых отваров. Так, теперь поставим бадьян. Пускай растет.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
И сколько тебе лунных камней надо, детка? Есть у меня, наверное,
I have the
достаточно?
moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Почему не наколоте приметы для украшения стен и пола? Я ж типа ученик КОТОРЫЙ, так пускай будут синие тона. Раз, два, три, четыре. А еще сюда нельзя? Так. Теперь для стен, да? Предметы на стену. Зеркало с створками, овальное зеркало, высокое зеркало. Украшение. Что еще есть? Мебель, столы. Не влазите. Сюда. Так. На стены еще что-то понавешивать надо. Так, мебель, это не то. Художественные произведения. Сейчас увешаем стену художественными произведениями.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Здесь что-то картин тоже не хватает. Пойдет. То есть для всего этого нужен лунный камень, да? Как я понимаю. Ну погнали.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Confringo!
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Revelio! Confringo! That's it! I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Might some kind soul help me?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Сорян, я микрофон забыл включить, во время заставки углушил. Так вот, смысл в чем? Я выбрал Когтевран, а не Гриффиндор, по одной простой причине, потому что все выбирают Гриффиндор, Слизерин. Поэтому я решил сломать систему и выбрал Когтевран.
Castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Чай, нафига я на медлителе чувствую? Нафиг дезертир. Выбрал, что мне больше по душе нравится. Так. Вот сюда. Игра шикарная, прям залипательная, затягивает. Учитывая, что я еще фанат. Я не понял. Где выход на улицу? Он тут есть? О. Вот я тоже так считаю. Акила говорит, что скучно. Да, не знаю. Но мне не скучно. Для Акила, наверное, и ПК билдинг симулятор тоже скучный. Хотя я когда ПК билдинг симулятор купил, я его запустил, я просто на 3 часа туда засел. Хотя там надо просто компьютеры собирать. А я туда на 3 часа провалился. Да есть, сука, выход, блядь. Вот она.
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
Ну и чё, и когда к тебе прийти, блядь? Раздобудьте ядовитую температуру, испытайте ее в деле. Раздобудьте мандрагору, испытайте ее против... Ёб твою мать! До свидания! Это очень сложно. Ни хрена же непонятно. Жаль только одно. Белого Гарри Поттера бы. А то он четко понижен. Ну не знаю, не знаю. Еще в этой игре тут геймплея, блин, часов на 150, если не больше. И это все-то за 2000 рублей. Понимаешь, да?
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Так, у него книга, сейчас мы поставим книгу куда-то там, надо ее поставить, и что-то произойдет интересное. Ну мне типа сказали с книгой возвращаться. А, вот сюда, наверное, ее на хрестик этот положить надо.
This looks promising.
Красиво. Кстати, спасибо за лайк.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Опа.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess
Вообще
extraordinary
никто,
magical
кроме тебя.
ability, the potential and power of which will unlock, should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Помните воспоминания в омуте памяти, которые вы видели в моем сейфе в Гринготсе? Частично, честно не помню.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may
Вообще
have seen it
пофиг.
yourself.
Вообще, когда есть такая игра на колду, вообще пофиг. Может вы сами ее видели? Думаю, она не встречалась. Кажется, не знакома.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that
Сейчас они
tower.
договорят, я тебе
What
расскажу.
can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Смотри, объясняю. Когда есть Uncharted 4, и ты в него не играл, тебе пофиг на колду. Когда есть God of War, и ты в него не играл, тебе пофиг на колду. Когда есть Спайдермены, тебе пофиг на колду. Когда есть The Callisto Protocol, который я не прошел. Когда есть Dead Space Remake, который я еще не прошел. Когда есть Хогвартс Legacy, который я еще не прошел. Когда вот в конце февраля выйдет Atomic Heart. Потом в марте выйдет The Last of Us. И 4-й ремейк Резидента. То есть вообще не до колды, понимаешь? Это просто вот... В январе особо ничего не выходило. Все в феврале. Ну, в январе там чуть-чуть. Февраль, ну, конец января. Просто раз, два, три, четыре. И пошли игры. И так, короче, до лета будет. Я, блин, покупаю игру. Начинаю ее проходить. Я не успею ее пройти. Надо уже вторую. Надо следующую уже покупать и проходить. Я физически не успеваю. У меня времени нет. Я на энергетиках сижу. Во-во-во. А Резидент 24 марта. Ну, я вот, кстати, по поводу Atomic Heart тоже не знаю, буду ли я его брать. Так что, ну, The Last of Us и Resident точно буду брать. Кстати, посмотрел, Resident, короче, порядка чуть больше, чем 4000 стоит. И это стандартное издание. Я не знаю, где я такие бабки буду брать. У меня сейчас на стиме 2500 гривен лежит. Надо The Last of Us предзаказать. Так. Где выход-то? Так, а что за задание? Встретиться с профессором Фигом рядом с башней. Лопни все воздушные шары над станцией Хоксмита. Лопните воздушные шары вокруг поля для квиддича. Ну давай, чё, блин. Побесимся.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Думаешь, что лучше его спиратить? Что-то я пятый не вижу. Где пятый шарик-то? Я не вижу пятый шарик. Непонятно. Да сядь ты на метлу, дура. Давайте облетим все поле для видища. Для гольфа, блин, сказал. Star Wars Jedi Survival тоже с ним. Ну вот видишь, там дофига игр выходят. Я их проходить не успеваю. Ты еще воздушный шарик видишь? Да, все, нашел. Теперь в сторону Хоксмида надо. Где Хоксмид? Ну чисто вот так вот. А над Хоксмидом же летать нельзя. Придется заклинаниями лопать шары. Вот это минус. Над Хоксмидом нельзя летать. Придется так искать шары и заклинаниями их бахать. Или воздушными шарами могут посчитаться обычные шары, которые здесь где-то я видел. Не помню, где я их видел. В какой-то лавке я видел шары. Ищем. Какая-то лавка с шариками была.
Not enough reflection on the past.
Not saying I don't trust the odd signal.
A galleon?
Над станцией Хоксмида я не там. Я не там. Над станцией, а не в самом Хоксмиде. А Dead Island 2 уже сколько лет должен был выйти. Все никак выйти не может. Где еще один-то? Где он прячется? Вон он.
Brilliant. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Вон наша школа. Короче, когда летаешь низко над землей, у тебя шкала запаса энергии метлы вообще не тратится. Вот видишь, она постоянно желтая, там рядом с ХП. Здоровый Хогвартс. По факту.
Confringo!
Здесь надо пройти.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Да, конечно.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand.
Подожди. Да энергетика глотнуть, так Глисиус сразу. Глациус. Жаль, как в старых играх Гарри Поттера не говорит Глациус. Что за Глациус? Что из этого Глациус? Вот это Глациус. Замораживает врагов. Спилярмус. Спилярмус. Бля, я кедавр хочу изучить.